Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill, the big righty, Colin Ray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One out, bases empty. And the sweeper is off the plate. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 outs. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And on the hill today, Andrew Abbott. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ian Happ.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a ball evens the count. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Up the middle. Swanson on the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Two outs. Right side, hard hit. Horner over to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
And now 2-2. And that one almost got him. And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Swanson digs in. Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Reds,
Leading
the
off,
catcher,
Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one the other way. Toss to Turner. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Connor Joe.
Connor Joe getting ready to hit. Top of the third, no score. And that one cutting but missing down low. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
McLean.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Two out, space is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Friedl having a lot more success on the road this season. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple, still no score. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the 3rd. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
That's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 now. Full count.
Swung on, belted. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he was going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives. Hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early to get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark, for him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Into center. McLean on the move. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 down, bases empty. Ian Happ up to hit. Hey. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Friedel makes a nice running catch. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Here at Wrigley Field, start of the 4th, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a base hit on a line.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs. Runner at first. Gavin Lux now at the plate. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ray over to first. De La Cruz dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
So the tying run at second. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. You're tied at 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Colin Ray done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
they turn things over to the southpaw, Drew Pomerantz. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Garrett Hampson.
Garrett Hampson.
Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Got him swinging. And one away.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson. To first, and they've got him picked off. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. That's inside.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. And we're back. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball,
Activity in the
2 strikes.
bullpen. Taylor Rogers preparing to come on if needed. Jabot warming up as well. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the
Now
bullpen, stand down, I got
designated
this.
hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Falling behind 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
In the air, right side. Grabs it on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Kelly not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That just misses, and the count's even at 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Stevenson to first in time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Cubs,
and on the mound, the closer,
55.
Ryan Presley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
That's out to center field. And there's one away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position. But that's just one of those hang with thems.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Connor Joe. And that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one missed. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ben Brown up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. McClain. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Joe, the base runner at first with one out. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds.
The center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Two outs. And there's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. So one left for Cincinnati. Still tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
back now
Cincinnati.
to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
No surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 7. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him! Now 2 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So here's Horner now. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Runner at first, picks over, and he breaks for second. The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Cubs,
and they make a change to start
number
the 6th.
32.
The new pitcher, Ben Brown.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number
Leading off
2 hitter,
the
Santiago
third baseman,
Espinal.
number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Man at second. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. And that's a leadoff double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That's his 50th career homer. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Garrett Hampson.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Line drive, base hit, right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ben Brown gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the Cubs,
pitcher now, number 82.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Hampson on at first, nobody out. Now
That's
one
ball
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar getting loose out there. Horton getting loose as well. And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That's not coming back. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So one out, nobody on. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in extra innings. This one in the air, right field. Tucker puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Connor Joe.
So up next, Connor Joe. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. 2 homers in the inning and 5 runs on the scoreboard. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brent Suter. He's pitching on 2 days
now
rest.
Pitching for the Reds, number 31, Brent Suter.
So now Turner
into
that right side.
The first baseman, Justin
Turner with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz zips it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Martinez up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow also throwing.
Ball 3.
In the dirt.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kyle Tucker on deck for the Cubs. Slice to right. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.